Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and wow, we're getting more subscribers. Thank you for that. If you do like our content, please hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Help with the algorithm. You can leave a thumbs up and a comment. And a long time ago, there was this company called Rare. They made some of the best games in the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 era. They worked with Nintendo and revolutionized the industry because now everybody wants to have a Rare, you know.
Well, not now.
Well, no, not the new Rare. I'm talking about, though, when Rare was at their peak. Then Rare moved on to Microsoft, and, well, that run of magic was over.
Yeah.
Now, Nintendo has who I think is the new Rare. And before people say Retro Studios, I love Retro Studios, but I think Monolith Soft is the new Rare.
Yeah.
Monolith Soft is approaching 300 employees, and they have made some of the most innovative, groundbreaking games you'll play. Whether it's Xenoblade Chronicles 1, they help with Breath of the Wild, they help with Animal Crossing New Horizons, and they also help with Splatoon. You have played one of their games, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, all Retro has is pretty much Metroid and Donkey Kong. We're like, well, Monolith has a Xenoblade, not so.
Right.
You just pointed out all the other games that they've worked on.
Yeah, they played a big part in Breath of the Wild in all these games. And
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh, yeah. It just goes to show, though, how Nintendo trusts Monolith Soft. That they give some of their biggest games and let them help on it. But now Monolith Soft is working on some games. We don't know which one we'll see first. I still think it's going to be the new IP.
Oh.
Maybe in a Nintendo Direct, I hope. Oh. But, you know, the fact is that Monolith Soft has been doing a lot of great games for Nintendo. They fill in a big gap for Nintendo. They make these huge single-player RPG experiences, and I like it. I like the fact that they really go for the fences when they make a game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was absolutely huge and packed with content. Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade Chronicles X. These games are huge, and they also push the limits of what RPGs and stuff can do with different style combat. You know, like Xenoblade Chronicles pretty much has an MMO style of combat, but it's in a single-player game, you know. That's pretty innovative. The stories and stuff in the Xenoblade games are legendary, and the characters like Pyra, Mithra, Shulk, Rex, Fiora, and all these others are legendary. Poppy. They're legendary. And I think Monolith Soft, Nintendo's new ace in the hole. Nintendo has other great people like Intelligent Systems, they have Retro Studios, they have Next Level Games, and I know Nintendo technically doesn't own Intelligent Systems, but Intelligent Systems is really close with Nintendo, and they just basically do all their games for Nintendo. So pretty much they're like a second-first party. And Monolith Soft came from Square Enix, and a lot of people are like, wait, what? Yeah, if you wondered who made the best Final Fantasy games and Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross and all these games, the Secret of Mana games and stuff for Square, that was Monolith Soft. They were the main driving force behind those games, and they found Square to be too limiting by the early 2000s, so they broke off and then went with Namco Bandai. But then things started getting bad with them and Namco, and Takahashi-san, who was friends with people at Nintendo, they came up and offered Monolith Soft an opportunity. And Monolith Soft made Disaster Day of Crisis, but they kept working up until the original Xenoblade game, which became this masterpiece that changed the RPG scene, where instead of just small rooms and stuff, or like a small open field or something, you saw a huge, gigantic world that changed the landscape of RPGs. Just about every RPG today, whether it's JRPG or Western RPG, takes something from Xenoblade. I think it's great that Nintendo has this company, and I cannot wait to see what they do next, either Xenoblade 3 or that new IP. Bring it on. This is Lynn Tackett.
And let's not forget, they could also be working on another game to help Nintendo. All right, this is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show -3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.